He is known as Antonio Inoki, but he changed his name when he accepted Islam.
What if I told you that one of the most feared and respected figures in the world of professional wrestling, a man who faced Muhammad Ali in the ring and became a global icon, made a life-altering decision that shocked the world? Antonio Inoki, the legendary Japanese wrestler, didn't just retire from the spotlight. He embraced Islam, a faith that transformed his life in ways no one could have predicted. But why would a man of such fame and influence choose to convert? And what was the journey that led him to this profound decision? This isn't just a story about a wrestler, it's a story about identity, purpose, and the undeniable pull of faith. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand the why behind Inoki's conversion, but also the how. A journey filled with trials, revelations, and ultimately divine guidance. Stick around, because this story will challenge everything you think you know about fame, faith, and the power of Islam. Inoki's journey to Islam began not in a mosque, but in the chaos of his own life. Despite his global fame, Inoki struggled with a void that neither money nor fame could fill. His battles in the ring were nothing compared to the battles within his soul. It was during a trip to Iran in the late 1980s, a country deeply rooted in Islamic culture, that Inoki first encountered the teachings of Islam. But here's the twist, it wasn't through a scholar or a preacher, it was through the people. He witnessed their resilience, their unwavering faith, and their sense of community, even in the face of adversity. This left a profound impression on him. But why would a man like Inoki, who had everything the world could offer, be drawn to a faith that demands submission? The answer lies in the very essence of Islam. A faith that doesn't promise material wealth but offers something far greater, inner peace. Inoki's curiosity turned into a deep study of the Quran, and what he found was a truth that resonated with his soul. But this was just the beginning. What happened next would change his life forever. The turning point came when Inoki met with Islamic scholars who explained the core principles of the faith: submission to Allah, the importance of prayer, and the concept of Tawheed, the oneness of God. These weren't just abstract ideas to Inoki, they were answers to questions he had been asking his entire life. But let's pause here for a moment. What would you do if you were in his shoes? A man at the peak of his career, with the world at his feet, suddenly faced with a choice that would redefine his identity. Inoki didn't just dip his toes into Islam, he dove in head first. He took the Shahada, the declaration of faith, in 1990, and from that moment on, he was no longer just Antonio Inoki, he was Muhammad Hussein Inoki. But here's the kicker, his conversion wasn't without controversy. Many questioned his motives, some even accused him of doing it for publicity. But Inoki's actions spoke louder than words. He began using his platform to promote peace, even traveling to war-torn regions to mediate conflicts. His faith wasn't just a personal choice, it became a mission. And that mission would lead him to places he never imagined. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Why does Inoki's story matter to us? Because it's a testament to the transformative power of Islam. Inoki's journey reminds us that no matter who you are or where you come from, the call to faith can reach you. His story is a beacon of hope for anyone struggling to find meaning in a world that often feels empty. But here's the cliffhanger. Inoki's conversion wasn't the end of his story. It was just the beginning. His later years were marked by a deep commitment to humanitarian work inspired by the teachings of Islam. He became a bridge between cultures, a symbol of unity in a divided world. And that's the real miracle here. Not just that a man like Inoki found Islam, but that he lived it fully and unapologetically. So what can we learn from his journey? That faith isn't about where you start, it's about where you're willing to go. If this story moved you, if it made you think, then don't stop here. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications.